Hey, what's up, world? Rodney Carr here with Average Man of High Value, and today I have the amazing honor of introducing our newest project, Street Interviews. Now, I cannot think of a better way to gain understanding than by talking to other people with different viewpoints than your own. Now, some of the people did not want to be recorded, but they did answer the question. The question was, what to you is the most important trait or quality a man could have that would make him valuable? I got a lot of different answers from people that did not want to be recorded. All of them kind of revolved around the same thing, which would be in line with integrity. One lady told me that a relationship with God is the number one trait. One gentleman told me integrity was the number one trait. One gentleman told me a strong self drive is the number one trait. But there was a few people that were willing to be recorded, so we're going to go over those. We're going to show each interview in its entirety, followed by some commentary, because what's the point of asking a question if you don't bother to understand the actual answer? But before we get too far into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, follow the channel, leave us some comments. We'd love to know your thoughts. But let's get into this. Our first interview is with Officer Maddox. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up, world? Rodney Carr here with Average Man of High Value. Just out doing some street interviews. I'm here with Officer, what's your name? Maddox. Officer Maddox. And we are going to be asking one question and he will give us an answer. Sir, what to you is the most important trait or quality a man could have to be valuable?
Family.
Could you explain what you mean by that?
Have a good family upbringing, family foundation, family standards.
All right, well, I really appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Now, first off, I have to thank Officer Maddox for taking the time out of his day to go ahead and answer the question. You could tell by his radio, he is obviously a busy man. Um, he had a couple of interesting things. He said family at first, but then when we dive into it a little farther, he's talking about family values and family standards. Now, that's really the one that piqued my interest the most out of all of that was family standards. And I think he's absolutely right. We should have a good, strong family standard. Um, by that, I guess I would be thinking along the lines of what is a family structure? How is it supposed to look? Uh, who does what role? Like we should all have these things figured out. And as we've been talking about on our channel is integrity and leadership. A man should be a strong leader and a man should really know what that means. And really it's kind of his role to guide the family, not force the family into doing things or anything like that, but guide the family and set the tempo of what the family structure should be and what the family standard is. But in order for that to happen, first we need to understand what family standards are, because family standards nowadays are not what they were back when I was growing up. And they're probably not going to be anywhere near the same when my children are having children, which is why it is so important for us now to figure out what it means so we know how to teach our children so that way they can live in a better society than what we live in. That being said, let's get rolling on to the next video. This is going to be with a gentleman named Austin, and he was awesome as well. So I hope you enjoy. What's up, world? Rodney Carr here with Average Man of High Value, and I am here with Austin. I have a quick question for Austin, and he's going to try to come up with an answer for me. What to you is the most important trait or quality a man could have that makes him valuable?
Probably just you gotta be honest and you gotta try your best to work hard and be fair with people. I think that's probably the most important thing.
So would you say that kind of falls in line with integrity?
Yeah, definitely. Integrity is very important. Yep, for sure.
All right, well, thank you very much,
Yep.
Austin. I appreciate it. There you have it from Austin. Would you look at Austin hitting us with that honesty button, y'all? He's absolutely right. Being honest, telling the truth, try your best with everything you do, and be a hard worker. Have some self integrity. Man, he nailed it with that answer. I could not disagree with him in any way. That is 100%, I think, accurate. And I think that falls back in line with what Officer Maddox was saying about family structure and family standards. Like, you need to be honest and always try your best. And to try your best, you actually need to try to better yourself. You can be happy with where you're at, but you know you can be better and you should strive to be better. Integrity. That's it. That's exactly where it's at, is integrity. And what I tell my 7-year-old daughter all the time, the definition of integrity means doing the right thing even when you think nobody is looking. So, that being said, let's move on to our next clip. This is going to be with Robert and Cassie. They were awesome, such good sports, and I think you're really going to enjoy their answers. What's up, world? Rodney Carr here with Average Man of High Value. I am here with Robert and Cassie. There's Robert, there's Cassie. We were going to be asking them a quick question and see what kind of answers we get. So let's start with Robert. Robert, what to you is the most important trait or quality a man could have that makes him valuable?
I would think respect for sure.
Respect. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Like just doing to you, like doing to others what you would want to do to yourself. Like, be respectful about people's property, anything really. Opening doors for the ladies, all stuff like that.
Awesome. That's a great answer. Thank you so much. All right, Cassie, your turn. So, what to you is the most important trait or quality a man could have that makes him valuable?
To me, the most important quality would be loving himself within, because I feel that really portrays onto what he respects into the world and onto a woman. I think men have a lot of issues with their inner selves and loving themselves and what they do, and I just think if they really work on themselves and love themselves deeply within from head to toe, then they will portray that onto the world.
So kind of in line with his, but you're talking more self-respect?
More self-respect, yes.
Okay. And you think if the man shows himself more self-respect, he will give more respect out in a proper fashion?
Yes, and realize how valuable he is in this world.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank
there you
you.
have it from Robert and Cassie. You guys are
Thank you,
amazing.
Thank you.
What do you think about Robert and Cassie, y'all? Both of them hitting us with that respect button. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Just a little bit. But no, they're exactly right. Respect. Yes, that goes in line with everything we've seen now up to now. Respect is a big part of integrity. But what about Cassie hitting it with that self-respect? I think she's onto something. We spend a lot of time thinking about how other people treat us and about how we treat other people. But do we ever think about how we treat ourselves? Just like I was saying before, with we have to work on ourselves. Like, that's how we try our best, because what our best is today is not necessarily what our best can be tomorrow. But we're not ever going to figure that out if we don't respect ourselves and respect our own talents and our own intelligence to learn how to do better. So I think they nailed it. You know, respect, integrity, family values, family structures and standards, all of those are awesome answers. But I would love to hear all of your guys' thoughts. So please leave us a comment and just let us know. And let us know how you like this video, because we're probably going to be doing quite a few more of these. Anyways, thank y'all for your time, and we really appreciate it.